Are you ready to enter the Metaverse? Let's get you a new set of wings. Hey everyone, it's Rena, and today we're going to learn how to make a new set of wings. In the previous video, I went through step by step how to make a set of dragonfly wings, and then today we are going to learn how to make your very own set of blade wings. So if you didn't like those dragonfly wings and if you found that too hard, I think that this type of wings set is a lot easier to do. So let's get to it. Okay, so for this one, we're going to use the same colors because I'm lazy. But still, you're going to pretend that there's that imaginary line straight through, like that. And it's very light. We are going to be basically making a rectangle. So if you do boop, boop, but we're going to make one end slanted. So I'm going to increase the brush size just to make my life a little bit easier. Basically, we're having this kind of shape, rectangle, and then cut like that. Simple. Fill this section in. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now we are going to use another layer. You can name it whatever color you want or whatever you want it. I'm just going to put it purple. Technically, this layer is going to go underneath that. So this purple layer, I'll just show you what it looks like at first. We're going to go here. We're going to go in line with this, except for the slanting is going up here and coming out this way. So basically, you really just need to fill in this part. I'm gonna just clean it up a little bit here. And you just erase that section there. So it's a little bit straighter. And then I'm gonna drag this purple layer underneath the base. There. I'm gonna work on the background layer. I'm just gonna clean this one up a little bit too. Basically how I'm doing that to create straight lines, I'm holding down, I point to an area, then I hold down shift, and then clean up that way. I don't want it to go too far in, so let's go about here. I'm just going to erase this. Cleaned her up a little bit. Okay. We're almost done. So now with this part like that, we're going to add in a lighter purple. I would suggest making a new layer so that way you don't have to worry about messing it up. It's going to title it light purple. I'm just going to drag that underneath the black one. I'm going to hide the black one for a brief moment, and then I'm just going to do some stripes. That's going to turn into crosses. If you feel like it, you can add more. So now it's like that. I want to blur some of that out so it's not as harsh. I'm just going to erase this one again. No, erase it behind it. So it's like it's there, but not really there. I just want to see what that would look like. Okay. And then you can always clean that up a bit. We're going to add in some light gray into this part. Let's use this one, I guess. Light. gray. I'm gonna add that over on top of this one. Going back to my brush mode. Okay, so we can make this one. I'm just gonna shrink my brush size a little bit to about like a 10. And kind of mimicking the same shape. And then just fill that part in. And then this one you can make it a bit creative. So basically the concept behind this one, you're gonna just use this same shape or similar structure, and then you could just change this part just a tiny bit, and then you're gonna overlap them in the actual Vroid model. So I'm going to add a lighter gray. Okay, and basically that's kind of what you would use, and that's pretty much it. If you want, you can outline this part, but I'm just going to show you basically what that would look like. Let's first rotate. Transform. Oh, let's go to images, transform. We're gonna do, I don't know why I clicked on that, that was dumb. We're gonna transform the image. Let's go with 90 degrees. Cool, thank you. And then we're gonna export that, okay? And then let me show you what that would look like. So you're gonna create a new thing. I'm just going to click on this one, and then I'm actually going to press this one down up here and recreating a new mesh. Okay, so now we're working with the mesh. I'm going to see if it's easier to work with a smaller mesh. Possibly, because I don't have to rely on so many points. I'm going to turn on mirroring. Now that she's fully engulfed in this green aura, fix her up, pull those in. I'm just going to leave the mesh like this. You want it to be closest to the body as possible. I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to turn off mirroring because I only want to work with one side. I'm not really sure what side this thing is going to work on. Changing it out. Before we change anything, let's go to draw. Thank you. We're going to change this to flat, straight, less points to work with. There we go, making her life easier, and then I totally messed it up, gave myself an extra point. There's only supposed to be 3. But anyways, so now we are going to, I don't remember which side it is, so I'm going to draw a small point like that. I don't want a million points to work with. I'm lazy. The fewer the better. That's already too many points for me to work with. So I'm just gonna move these points, stretch them out, because I mean, I kind of have to now. So let's go back into our editing tool here. We are going to edit the texture that we have here. I'm going to load our new texture. What do we call it? Blade wing. Okay, so budging. So there we go, we have one wing. And then basically the concept is that now you have this one, and then you're gonna stack another one, and then another one until you make the shape that you want. So, for example, let me show you. Let's make another. 1, 2, 3. Right. And then you had like floating blade like wings behind you, and then you can like add in maybe like a centerpiece or something, and then replicate the other thing, same thing on the other side. I think that's a cool idea, cool concept. I probably would add another blade here, so let me do that quickly. But there you have it. That's like one other way of doing wings. If you want to make it kind of like futuristic, as you can see, the little highlights kind of make it look like there's like an energy kind of field going throughout it. And it's very simple, like it wasn't that hard to make. So yeah, there you have it. Those are different types of wings you can make. If I come up with another one for a more futuristic style, what I mean by a centerpiece here is, so like let's say in the back of your character, okay, I guess I can make one. Let's create a new texture. Give me a lot of new textures. Okay, this one stays there. I'm just gonna draw like a thing like that, but we're gonna color it that way. This one we're gonna do like that, and then we're gonna edit Shmur. I'm going to erase. I'm erasing you. Oh, my heart hurts. Just kidding. Let's get that dark gray, I guess. Boop. Why? Let's do a circle. It would help if I was in draw mode. I also need to see where I'm drawing. Oh yeah, I forgot that it's on this side, so let's do it this way. Let's angle you right, whatever. Float your boat. Ah, that's kind of that area. Okay, got it. I didn't know where that was filling. Okay, and then let's do, actually, I kind of want it, can you make it bigger? No? Okay, cool. Got it. Love it. Just fill this part back in. And then we're gonna do a smaller brush. Take that lighter gray, but not super light. Fill her in. Like that. And then maybe like the lighter gray, take a smaller brush size and then fill that bad boy in. I'm not doing it perfectly because I'm doing this kind of quickly. It's turning out a little too ugly. I'm going to have to redo that part. Cool. And then we're going to erase the center because I feel like it. Okay. Cool. Obviously this is like a rough draft, and then I'm just going to take, I don't know, maybe like a red color. Or maybe you can stick with the color that we're using. I don't know. The same purple. Shrinky dink that. I'm going to draw some lines. Like these. And then just kind of, I don't know, make it look interesting. Oops. Really shaky hand, but yeah, so then there's like your centerpiece. Probably make that bigger. We're gonna see if I can make that bigger. Three. Ooh, chunkies. Chunky monkeys? That's what I mean. Too many points, man. Too many points. Then it makes it look a little weird. But yeah, that's kind of the concept that we would go with. And then just do the same thing of the blades on the other side, and then you have a set of wings. And that is pretty much all for this video. Obviously, that little circle-y piece you're not going to see in the front. That's more if you are going into what's that thing called? VR chat. If you're doing a VR chat type of thing, you might want to add that little centerpiece here. If you're not and you're just doing this for like or like you could also use it for like video games or whatever. If you're doing it for more what I'm doing, like kind of like a YouTube or something else kind of video, then yeah, you can have it like that. Just don't worry about the little centerpiece. Do the other side, or if you like the idea of only having one side done, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully I will get this outfit done in the next video, and I will show you the final result. Other than that, take care guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!